Do, 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 do. Testing. I'm testing all of my stuff today. Can you hear me, anybody? Am I coming through to you? Hey Ralph, do you remember where webcams are? Because I've got a webcam plugged in, but it's really hard to get to the wire. Ah, there it is. So maybe if I disable it. Hello, OX. I'm a new boy. I'm a new boy. That was crazy. That said I had to restart my computer to enable my webcam. I've never heard such nonsense. Let's try updating the driver. So you can see I started... I want to talk a little bit about the Microsoft Game Pass in a moment, but I feel I can't speak properly until my webcam's working. But anybody in the Discord, of course, can join the stream chat. Oh no, Windows. No, stop trying to restart my computer. What's wrong with you? Oh my word. Right, let's try this camera again. Maybe I just got to just figure out where it's plugged in. Give us a sec. The wire goes down there. It goes under my desk. I have to creep round the back of the computer. Take out all the boxes. Give us a tick. Give us a tick. You're a new boy but an old boy, Ox. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Ow. This one. Say on it. Okay, got it. I found it. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Whew. That was an adventure. A very dusty adventure behind the computer. Right. Let me sort myself out. So let's talk about the Game Pass then while I'm doing this. Yeah, I wanted to get a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And it's 50 quid, and then I couldn't decide whether I want the 50 quid version, the 80 quid version, or the £110 version, which kind of, to be honest with you, make me balk. However, I thought that for £1, it's definitely worth trying the Xboxy version. However, I think I'm having trouble trying to download it at the minute. I think they're a bit busy on their server. Don't know if anyone else found that. Well, bugger that. I can't get onto that. So let's ignore the webcam. Although I can probably plug in a microscope if that will help. It could be. I've got a boroscope. Well, there's all sorts of scopes here. Hang on, let's see. Possibly that the boroscope could be used as a webcam. And I could always shove it places. Let's see if that works. Then we'll play some games. So, Ralph, tell me, Ralph, what have you been doing in lockdown? Well, that's good. What, you haven't had a weekend day off, like a Sunday or a Saturday? Well, I know it's a tricky one. Oh, look, the boroscope works. It's a tricky one, but I kind of think if you're furloughed, unfortunate enough to be furloughed, I think after this stuff's all done, said and done, you should probably be looking to switch your career. Don't you think? Because you were the first up against, literally the first against the wall when it got. Oh my gosh, that's kind of. Anyone watching at home, yes, bear with me while I'm setting this up. I'm literally adjusting a camera that's designed for going up your arse. It's amazing the depth of field on something that you'd expect it not have to see very far ahead. Oh, that's good though. If you is work good otherwise, you know, other than having to do it, you know. Well, actually, I need to move it that way. You're off for 6 days. That's a lifetime, isn't it? There, I think. What do you reckon of that camera? I think that's okay, isn't it? It's better than nothing. It's a bit jaunty. Not quite sure where I should be. I got an interesting one. I'll show you guys at home this a little bit because I've been doing this SDR radio and it doesn't affect the internet, so at least I can show you while this thing's downloading. But I have been doing, I guess you'd call it radio hacking, and it's scary. You can access the ambulance, I'm guessing, data pager system, and that was an eye-opener for me. So I guess you're pretty aware of this system. Here we go. So this is a software-defined radio, and we're gonna get to the games in a minute. I'm just showing you this, and these little dongles are quite inexpensive. They just look a little bit like this. This is actually a TV dongle, but if you have a TV dongle, the chances are you can use that for picking up any kind of radio. It's just like you see on the screen. And what I discovered was at a certain frequency, which I wrote down somewhere, 153, 153, 350, 153, 350. And this was me from snooping around and experimentation. I discovered what you can see on the bottom of the screen. You can see these tracks of data moving. You see these? So in the sort of radio spectrum, you get to see things that look a bit odd, and they stand out because you kind of can see what FM looks like and AM. Hey Becky, hey Pink Mouse, Richard Peacock, 6581 Punk Oxman Retrotech, Ralph. Everybody is here. We're all together now. So yeah, just sorry for my boring rambling story. It's just to really consume a few minutes it's going to take to download that game. But really, yeah. So what you're seeing here, those data chunks, see that comes through right there? That is called a POGSEC. Let me check. POGSEC data. Let me just check that's correct. I want to make sure. POGSEC. Come on, Becky, you can help me out with this. What's the pager system in the UK called? Anyway, that's the data from the pager system. So in the olden days, before mobile phones, you used to have pagers, right? And this is the system that would broadcast it. So as far as I can tell, looking at the spectrum here, the only people who are using it right now are the emergency services. And scarily enough, you can run this data through decoders. I'm not going to do it now because it does contain private information of people, and I'm not even sure you're supposed to be looking at it, to be honest with you. But it's amazing. It's people being available for heart transplants. It's people who've just been hit by cars, people who need to be talked out of suicide, all sorts of stuff. IT tech support, TV's not working in the van, the computer's not working in the office. It's all that sort of information. And what it really makes you appreciate when you see it, though, is the bloody job these people do. It is absolutely crazy to see the type of stuff that people have to deal with. So yeah, I don't know if you can still hear me in the stream because YouTube is not really giving me the feedback anymore, and it's new user interface. But yeah, if you're really interested in SDR and you're interested in snooping around the airwaves at these things, the cheap 10 quid, 20 quid dongle will see you fine. So let's see where we are with this game download. 46%. So let's take a vote. Do we wait to download No Man's Sky from Xbox, or maybe we just have a quick look through what you get, right? That's probably a good little review of Game Pass while we're waiting. Ralph, are you still there on the Discord, sir? He's not there. So what you do at the moment with this service, apparently you pay £1 a month for the first month now, right? £1, and then it's £3.99 after that. It's a little bit like Steam in that you can buy your games into your library. Yeah. But I think when you've got the Game Pass, it's not like Steam in that when you cancel, your game disappears. I don't think you have access to the game. It's like a video rental store, right? Think of it that way. So you can have the general store here where you can see all of the games, and I want to download this, but it's having a bit of trouble right now. Actually, yeah, I didn't get this far before. Let me just try to get it into at least not downloading, but starting to think about downloading. Oh, I didn't even know Ash had a quiz on right now. Bloody hell. Look at this, Flight Simulator Standard. So yeah, Flight Simulator, by the way, is 60 quid. If you get it with this, you can try it for £1 right now. You can cancel if you don't want it. I'm definitely going to start installing this now. I'm not going to let it install though, because it's going to cane my No Man's Sky installation, but I just want to get it in the list. There we go. Now let's get back and see what else you can get, because I was worried that it's just going to be full of indie games, basically crappy indie games. So we have plenty of GOG and all those things giving us those sorts of games. So it looks similar to Steam. So you've got your golf with your friends. Fallout Wastelanders, what's all that? Age of Empires 2 definitely I'll be giving a go at. But this is something I noticed here. It said leaving soon. So I'm not really sure. Leaving soon implies that they just rotate the games. So when we had Discord Nitro before, I believe we had something similar to Discord Nitro. But the implication with that was, even when they cancelled the service, that the games were yours. You kept them on your machine. But where do we see the premium one? So yeah, No Man's Sky definitely. But the other one I wanted... the Outer, I think it's called the Outer Worlds, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, the Outer Worlds, and that's included as well right now. Is it a bad game, Dutch Retro Gamer? Fallout 76. But what about this one? Looks awesome. The Outer Worlds. This is like a space RPG, sci-fi RPG. So I think that's something I could be interested in playing. I do like that sort of science fiction stuff. It's a shame about this download speed though. Look at this. Does this seem slow to you though? 3 megabytes per second? I know my internet's bad, but it's not that bad. But I'm wondering if it's because Microsoft Store or this Xbox Game Pass thing is all in beta. So maybe it's just they've got issues right now. Oh, so it's a buggy game. I heard a lot of those games from the makers of Fallout would tend to be buggy. They sort of lost their reputation a little bit. But the Outer Worlds is good. Okay, definitely. Fall Guys. What's Fall Guys, Pink Mouse? As in, is that a game? I certainly remember the TV show. Oh, Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Yes, we'll be definitely giving that a go at some point as well. Let's see what you get in that. 86 gigabytes. This is a bundle of 5 items. So what do you get then? Halo Reach, Halo Combat Involved, Halo 2 and 3. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you got Halo 3 or Reach on the PC. I'd swear that you actually didn't. I thought they were Xbox exclusives. So is that something they've brought in on this edition? My gosh, well that's something I'll definitely be getting. That's Premier, that is. That's a proper AAA title there. Age of Empires 2, undoubtedly I'll be giving that a download because clearly it would be insanity to leave that there. Undermine. See if human fall flat descend. See, some of these sound a bit iffy, don't they? A bit indie gamey. Carrion. Okay, what's this one? Sounds cool. Xeno Crisis. There we go. It's only 251 megabytes, so it can't be that big a game. Right, so I think we need to play something else while waiting for this to download because it's crazy slow. So Pink Mouse says Fall Guys. Well, let's have a quick look at what Fall Guys is then while we're here. Is there any game in a browser we can play? Any multiplayer game in a browser while we're waiting? I do remember... Oh, what was it called? Oh, what was it called where you had the worms? The little worm going around. We can have a quick go at that. Oh, agar.io. Agar.io, that was it. I think I had a login for that. Yes, that will do the trick. Is that all my secrets? I better take it off the screen in case it's got all my secrets. My special secrets. Come on. Okay, I'm going to try to sign in. Let's see if it remembers me. That would be awesome if I can sign in. Let's do it. I'm signing in on the other window just in case, you hackers. I can create my own skin apparently. Let's have a look. Fire up agar.io, guys. We're going to be in this. So I can use the fly skin or the Venus skin. I think I'll stick with the fly skin if I may. And I'm going to hit the old play. Move the mouse to control your cell. Press space to split and W to eject some mass. I'm just going to put in the corner of the screen that game download, and we can see there when that reaches the full amount, we'll be there. Now I can't remember how we choose the game, but if you see it there, it says agar.io FFA, and if you've got a phone, you can play this. Oh no, they're coming for me. Now it had some weird mechanism where you can hit space, and I can't remember how we all join a team. So bear with me on that one. I'm going to die soon anyway, but when I get back to the other menu, I'll figure out how we join as a team, and we can hopefully take... Oh my gosh, that's a giant. Take on some of these guys. What was it? What were you wasted, Dutch Retro Gamer? Xeno Crisis. Oh, worms. Fall Guys. Sorry, Fall Guys is extremely overhyped, says Boris. I'm getting confused with all these games. Come on, get in on the agar. Agar.io. This is the only game you need. Forget about all that graphics. You can play this on your mobile phone. There's so many clones of this on GitHub as well. I downloaded one once so I could try to recompile it so we could have our own little back office stream version, just so that it makes it easier for us to all jump in. And because it would only be us, it would be a lot easier to manage. Oh no, something spiky. I can't remember the issue with the spikes. Is the spikes, if you're small, you can hide in the spikes. Won't kill you. But if you're large, the spikes will damage you. So just avoid those. And there was another weird trick, like what they've done there, where you hit space and that splits you, and it fires off some of your mass, but you can use it to absorb other people. So you see that guy, free bots? I might try to absorb him if I can gain a bit more ground. We're getting to him. Go! Oh, I thought it was space. Or is it W? No. T. Oh, I can't remember this. Whatever the key. Didn't work. There we go. I don't know where Retrotech Ralph went. Oh, he said, is stream chat? Oh, he's there. Ralph, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Are you on bloody mute for an hour? When did you? Ah, I was talking to you there, right? I couldn't hear you if you were responding to me. What? But you heard what I was saying about the ambulance thing. See, he's gone quiet again. Mysterious. There you go. Look, we're at number 41 now. This is some hardcore. Yeah, that's it. Well, what you've got to do, right, and if you just type that into your web browser right now, you can play in the same screen and we can join a team. You're a cell, like an amoeba, and you get bigger by eating everything, and those little dots are like food or plankton or something. And you just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you become a giant ball. And then obviously nobody can eat you. That's basically the game. So Becky, what were the? Give us some of these memories then. What was it a quiz about games or was it a quiz about pop culture of the 80s? Because I was having a discussion with someone the other day about the old Dixon's and PC World and Curry's type shops, and they were saying that they always remember the smell when they used to go into an old computer or hi-fi shop because it had a very certain smell, and that was probably the smell of the electronics that they were using back then, you know, like the way they were making PCBs or something. I don't remember the smell, but maybe I'm a little bit too young and they'd already switched to using less toxic materials. Look at that. Come on. That's the way we do it. So anybody with kids? They're back to school next week. Be interesting to see what they're doing in the schools. I help you. I'll help you if I can figure out how to split. I'm gonna eat you. I haven't eaten anybody yet. Playing it safe here. This is slowing down my download, I'm sure. All this internet use. Yep. There you go. Come on. I'm gonna eat him. Where are you? What are you called in this? What's your? Just a mystery, unnamed cell. You could be number 3. Number the TRLOL. Come on. You're a little green dot. I need to get in here so we can team up properly. Hang on, how come I haven't eaten him? Hang on a minute. I don't know how it's working because I definitely bumped into some smaller people and I wasn't eating them. Oh, I got munched. Right, that was a warm-up. Congratulations, you've reached level 7. Oh, there is a party mode. I have it. Look, here we go. Okay, come on, you won. I won a DNA, whatever that means. Alright, bugger off. Right, copy. This is the party mode. Here we go. Party. Why can't I type in my own chat? It's forbidden to post links here. Let's do this while we wait. Come on. Becky. Join. The Dutch Retro Gamer. Join. Everybody join. Right. Play. Join. So, Ralph, if you click the link that I've posted now, it'll be different because we'll all be in a party. And that's a whole different thing apparently. How do I actually play it? It says play, and I'm going, okay. Oh, do I have to wait for other people, perhaps? Pink Mouse is there already. Hang on, how are you guys in before me? I can't even join my own party. Let's do it. Hang on. Right, play. Hey, we're all there now. Look at that, speedy. So hopefully we should all... No worry, Dutch Retro Gamer. Where's Pink Mouse? What we do is we gang up. If we all hang out together, because we can't eat each other, so we can just become a posse then. Yeah, the only time where it's socially like absolutely fine. We're just doing this now. Sexy bop, Becky Pop. I don't know why it says sexy bop. That's my sexy bop. Right. Wait, Pink. Oh, you're massive. There we go. I'm going to hang around with you. Right, let's go get Pink Mouse. Let's get Pink Mouse. He's up there. I've still got Pink Mouse's ZX81 to sort out. It's me. Yeah, keep away from him. Becky got but that's fine. That happens a lot in this. Oh no, Pink Mouse. I couldn't get to you, Pink Mouse. Someone just splurged all their DNA all over the place. Did you see that? Are you getting gang inoculated? There's Becky. We have to try to congregate, don't we? We have to congregate, otherwise they won't be afraid of us and our massive posse. Come on, you. Now we got to figure out what's the key. There's a key here. If you press the key, you splurge. Oh, Pink Mouse is doing well. I'm going to hang with Pink Mouse. Oh no, Pink Mouse, you didn't defend me. To be fair, there wasn't much defense there. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. What'd be interesting in this is it's obviously a massive playfield that's like a I'm not sure how they're drawing it. It's just like a canvas or something like that. So technically, if you had oh, hang on, if you run it full screen, you might get to see more. Because I'm running it in a little teeny window, but potentially you could have a little boost by running it on your amazing 8K monitor full screen. Whoa! Look at that. Nomp. Did I just get eaten by someone in our own party? Pink Mouse. Is it that I think you're pretty much doing what you're doing is killing time till No Man's Sky or whatever downloads. But what you've got to do is eat the blops that you see. Eat anything smaller than you. That's really it. If you're a certain size, you can hide in the spiky green things, but big things can't go in the spiky green things. I don't know what... Do you know what you pressed? There's a button to do that. Oh, no, no. The big green spiky thing is a... Was it spiky? It popped you. Yeah, all right. Yeah, but it does. It's you can yeah. You can do that on purpose as well, that splitting trick. Because if you can split all your pieces onto somebody, you'll absorb them and then you can reabsorb. Like Becky just bloody did on me. Trying to eat me. Ah! Oh no, no, V, V. That was mean. That was really mean. That's my ambition now, is just to get big enough to cane Becky. Oh, Becky says press space to split. Oh yes, it is space. How do you rejoin though? Why, you just split again, do you? Can you rejoin? I've got like a little team now. You don't need to play with other people then. You can just keep splitting yourself over and over. Oh, I thought you'd recombobulated. That was always my... Oh yeah, you can. You do, you can. Yeah, if you can crash them into each other convincingly enough. But you know what's sad in a way? This is basically a mobile game, right? And it works really well on the phone. And when you think about it, kids these days who are using gaming on phones, they've got really crap games. Because of the user interface, right? With a touch screen, you can only do so much, right? There we go. I'm all fueled up, by the way, because I had a Scotch egg before coming out to play. Oh, that guy. Oh, we should have got that guy who split. He thought he was being hardcore by splitting, but we could have nommed him up. Let's get these. Come on, Ralph. Top right corner. Come on, let's get the. Oh, get that. Corral that wasp guy. We've got him now. Go on, I'll eat him. Let's get him. The wolf pack. Oh, that's it. If we got a tactic now, that's way more fun now. Becky, hey, nice. Zill is nice. Go on, you get him, Ralph. He's yours. But it's that if you can get them in a corner, they're really stuck. Oh, Becky's my feeder. Well, let's go the other way. But anyone who's got a fancy looking blob, you know, they spent money on that. They must have played it a lot. Oh, a squadron. No! There's always a bigger fish in the pond. Ralph, I want to ask you a serious question, actually. I really like those kicks type games. Do you know the ones I'm talking about, where you've got a playing field on the outer of the screen and you've got to like fill it up, split it up? Oh, old game. Loads of... What other names are there for kicks type games that Ralph might know? Have a quick look on the stream if you got it. Just I'll leave it open. It's a game where there's lots of them. It was like called Volified. I liked Volified. That was on the Atari ST and PC Engine. I remember playing those versions. I can't remember what it was called on the BBC Micro. I had it, but Amadar. How do you spell it? I think I got the wrong thing here. a monkey on the front of it. I'm not sure it's quite an Amadar type game, but basically the idea is that you start off just on the edge of the screen, and then there's all these bad guys floating around the middle. Actually, maybe I can find it. Kicks Online, seeing as my agar had crashed. Maybe we can have a quick go at it. Play online. These are really good. I really like them. I think I had a version on the Game Boy, perhaps even. Oh no, adverts. How do I get rid of these? Skip ad, there we go. Press any key to continue. Launching emulator. This sounds promising. And I can see our download's almost done. Thank gosh. Included with Game Pass. Oh, it's an actual kind of arcade thing here. Does it tell you the keys? Oh, Worms, Prince of Persia, Sim Tower. What am I looking at here? Maybe this is the DOS version. Ah, so hang on, let me figure out, how do I turn this volume down on this thing? Hang on a second. Yeah, but it's almost downloaded now. Oh. Oh dear. Well, but that's fine. Oh. Did you play Astroneer? So, it might be a bit like that. I never put the time into Astroneer that I felt it deserved, but it was always a very intense game. It's really chugs on all of my computers, and I always thought they're not great, amazing spec, but they're definitely not crap. So I don't know if it's just a badly written game or what. Watcher 75 is in the house as well. I haven't seen Watcher 75 for months. So have you been? So have you still been like hanging out with people and during this whole COVID thing? That's good. I suppose conversely, you wouldn't want to give it to somebody who definitely is going through other things as well. Oh, really? I don't think I know anybody who's actually got it. The weird thing is, I have some relatives who are absolutely positive they had it. Like they were death's door for 2 weeks. You know, like all the or everything you hear about it. Sent off in the post one of those test things, came back negative. But then they're like, well, and then the test people said, well, it's not very accurate. So it's like, well, what's the bloody point then? And they pay, I don't know, it was like 100 quid, 120 quid for the test. It was expensive. But this was way months ago. I don't know, things might be better now. Yeah. Oh, right. So you just have to... I think that... I don't know, though. It's weird if it... So what's Pink Mouse saying? I don't know if Pink Mouse talking about COVID or he's talking about a game. If he had his... But I think everything... Ever since all this started, we've been, like, pretty much as if it's in quarantine. I used to... We're fairly rural, so... About a month or two in, I can't remember, I started walking around locally and stuff, and I could walk for 6 miles and not see anybody, so I was like, well, I think we're pretty okay here. But what's weird is I went to Spain on holiday, and they were mega serious about it. You know, everywhere's the sanitation stations, everyone's wearing a mask. When you came into the country, you knew you had to do a form, like a contact trace form, before you could go in. You know, you get a QR code. And then when I came back to the UK, which is, bearing in mind, like 4 weeks later, yeah, they're not doing anything like that. And the contact tracing thing, they didn't even check it properly. It was just like a little half-assed, look, have you filled out the form? Yeah, all right, that's good enough. So nobody's wearing masks in the post office or any of that here. It's just, nah. So I don't know. It makes you wonder. And basically the point I'm trying to make, in those countries where they're seeing it back again, right? And they were, you know, taking it pretty seriously, and you think we're not taking it seriously at all. I don't know. It's a weird thing if it's just all of a sudden there's going to be a whole massive wave of this. But the masks for it, yeah, and the masks for breathing out though, isn't it? I think it is though. I think if you see, yeah, but if you saw that picture of them, what they show, it's not to like stop virus getting sploshed on you. It's to stop someone sneezing and splattering all their shite all over you, isn't it? So it's like definitely worth for that, because people are dirty bastards. Did I tell you that story that I was in Asda with my kids, right? And or one of them, I can't remember. I definitely remember one of the kids. Anyway, they had to go to the loo, and I was like, all right, let's go to the loo. And as my kid was using the urinal or whatever, there was a guy in the store going, you know when you get like someone who sounds like they're really struggling? You know, like, oh yeah. And all this, oh yeah, oh god, yeah. You know, like that. Okay, just to make that's what it is. So he's like that. And then he just gets out, this big sweaty guy who's obviously been giving birth. And just walked straight out. Didn't wash his hands. Ah. Do you know what I mean? My only consolation was I thought to myself, well, he's probably that lazy, he probably doesn't even put his hands anywhere near his ass. But then on the other hand, I wouldn't want to go out there. You know, like people touching all the fruit? He's the kind of person who's giving people mega COVID. Right. Well, I think our game's downloaded. Let's see if that is going to do it. It's probably, the screen's going to 25 hertz to life. Have you bought the PhD pen since you last featured them? Well, I tell you what, they've not made them for 10 years at least, and I think basically I bought a pack of 5 or 6 years ago, and I'm still using those. So I haven't bought any, but I have used them. Oh, that wasn't good. Did you see that? We had an error message trying to play that. Oh, this is why I don't like beta software. Right, let's Google, shall we? Vulkan Initialize. Unable to initialize Vulkan. What if my graphics card isn't good enough? I mean, that's a thing, isn't it? Okay, let's close this, just in case it's that. I'm going to put, what was it called? No Man Sky. There we go. Let's see if we can launch the app directly. You may not have a Vulkan driver installed. Okay. Vulkan driver Radeon. Right, let's have a look-see, shall we? This is all very complicated. Vulkan. Maybe my graphics card just can't do it. I'll have to have a look. I have to put in the type in. Is it Catalyst? Let's see. Video. No, where the friggin' hell is actually just what is your graphics card? Here we go. It's a 68. Oh, come on, it must be close enough. Surely. There's two of those. It's got two 6800s in it. Is my GPU Vulkan compatible? Here we go. Yeah, I'll be gutted. I'm going to cancel my Microsoft thing. Oh, I've got to run. Do I have to go into Unix now to run the command? Well, let's see. Maybe if it happens to be in my Ubuntu, that might work. glx info sudo apt install Mesa utils. Come on, let's do this. Yes, after the initial £1 month. But this is what I wanted to know. Once you've had your game, and even though they changed the game, do you get to just keep the one that's downloaded till you're done with it? So it's like a rental thing. Once it's out of season, it's like Netflix, and they take it off your shows. All right. Brilliant. Let's have a look now, because I'm totally pissed off at this other thing. I could have downloaded Age of Empires in 2 minutes, couldn't I? We're on with it. I'm rage eating my banana. Right. I'm going to stop that Microsoft Flight Simulator download. Yeah, because it says only a gig there, but apparently it's just a gig for the installer. Right, so how do we spell this game, Ralph? Will of the Wisps and the Blind Forest. Which is the first one? Well, that's the one. Oh, that just say Battletech. 3 gigs. Let's have a look at that Battletech game they got as well. I'm disappointed they didn't bring out another Mech Warrior. You know what? By the way, if anybody's watching, I'm doing all this to play Microsoft Flight Simulator. By the way, all these other games are just a bit of fun. I want to relive my youth when I was in university playing Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator. When I was in a wing where we had like a squadron and flying and all that lot. So I'm hoping regular Microsoft Flight Simulator at least allows you multiplayer, so we can at least piss around a little bit. Because otherwise I'm going to just delete this. It's too much nonsense. Game's not working. It's like a bag of penises. Don't need that right now in my life. Right, well that's okay. It's downloading. It's 4%. That's not too bad. Is there a Mech Warrior 5 Boris though? Is there? Why have I not? Why was I not really playing Mech Warrior 5 then? Also, I'm really annoyed that I used to play all these on my Force Feedback Pro joystick, which used to shake in my hand. It was the perfect control for Mech Warrior 5 because you had yaw and all the hats and all the throttles and all of that. And they haven't replaced it. Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I don't think I had a go on that. I don't know why though. It just wasn't. Mech Warrior 4 was where it was at. Maybe 5 came out way too late or something. We'd all lost interest by then. So Boris, what you're telling me then, if it's streaming over 100 terabytes probably in real size, so what you're saying is it sort of just downloads all the maps and stuff as you need them, I'm guessing. I'm hoping I'll be able to run it, to be honest with you. If it wasn't that long ago that I actually purchased the other Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it was. Just where's my Steam library? Let's have a look. I definitely purchased some sort of flight simulator. Library. Let's have a look. Flat. Yeah, it was Microsoft Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator 10. I quite like that. I bought this game because I picked up for, I think it was a tenner, a whole SATEC yoke quadrant, like the whole rudder pedals, all that shite, all that whole system. And I downloaded this game. I bought it and downloaded it just to play that. And then literally, I think I then read that, oh, there's a new flight simulator coming out. But I think this was about 6 months ago or something. It says 1st of November 2019, so I don't feel too bad about it. It wasn't like it was just last week. I heard, Boris, as well, that if you wanted to cancel the game from Steam, it wasn't letting people cancel it because it was saying that the downloader was counting towards the time of like gameplay, basically. Let's have a look at Age of Empires, and I want to see how big that one is. If there's a chance I can install what the hell? Age of Empires needs 19 gigabytes. I thought that came on floppies. These must be just remastered editions or something. You could probably play it in one of those browser emulator things where it emulates a PC. I'm just looking through the list to see if there's a game here that just sounds like it's tiny. Card and board games. That's. How about a bit of solitaire? Pandemic, the board game. That could be topical. None of these look like they're going to be small. Oh, really, Boris? It's a brand new game. But is it brand new but still retains the charm of the old games? Because it's like Civ, isn't it? They always keep bringing out new and new Civs, but it's still Civ. Well, we might have to... I'll definitely download that, though. I will. Battle Fleet Gothic. Bridge Constructor Portal. Okay, go on. How many gigs is that one? Hey, that's only a few megabytes. Finally. Let's pause Ori, because that's not going to happen. See, we would have already had Bridge Constructor Portal already by now if we'd started at the same time. Becky, is that the... I think I've got that Carrier Command remake. I've got it on the Xbox 360 if it's Gaia Mission. I'm not too keen on it, but it's alright. It's not Carrier Command though. Because Carrier Command, the thing that made Carrier Command good was literally the fact that it was open world in a time when we didn't have open world games. But Gaia Mission has got too much. It's open world-ish, but it's so heavily structured on like fetch quests. Go here, do that, get the key. It kind of takes something out of it. But it might be a bit more fun to play on the PC though. I remember the Xbox, it was always a bit, you know, a bit like that, all the controls. But on the PC, it might be nice with the mouse. It could feel a bit more like the old one. Because the problem with these sorts of games, especially games with inventory management on the consoles, is that you have all the ZR, LR, you know, or you're pushing all these keys to try to jump through all those menus, and it does my head in. Oh, so Smacks, you're saying it's just updated graphics, but the gameplay is unchanged. Do you remember there was an Age of Empires type game that was just skinned up as a Star Wars game? That was quite good. You know, so instead of workers, you had droids, and instead of, you know, knights, you had speeders and all that sort of thing. That was a good game. I'm trying to think really what we used to play. I think it was just Age of Empires 2 though. I think it was just non-stop at university. What is going on in the Discord? Sad cat. Downloading 82%. Come on now. Oh, it's done. Good. Let's do this finally. Oh, Empires at War, Smacks. We'll try that one day. Oh, this is actually running. I'll get rid of my really crap face in the corner. Oh, no. Now what? I suppose it's yes. Were there any other flavours of Age of Empire? Look at this. It's like the Portal animations have their own game. So, you want to be reassigned as Chief Custodian for the Aperture Science Vehicular Hurdling Initiative? Yes, for science. That's the spirit. We admire your principles so long as they're ours. Yes. Suit yourself. Now tell me, when life gives you lemons, I'd make life take the lemons back. Yeah. Look at this. Yay! Hopefully the chat window's not in the way. Come on, let's go. My first bridge. Okay. What was the robot called? Oh my gosh. Okay. Double click to get rid of stuff. Got it. Okay, press on a construction point, start building, move the cursor to the end location and then press thing. Okay. There you go. Why do I have to... What have I missed? Oh, there's one here. Yeah, okay. GLaDOS, yeah! I was going to say Shell, but Shell was your character, right? That was such a good game. I tell you what, when I finished Portal, I didn't know if you were the same, but it was it was a good game. I felt emotional about it. And I remember finishing Portal in one sitting, and I can't remember how many hours it took. It did take a few hours. And then I finished Portal 2 in one sitting, and it took like a whole day. It was brilliant. And then when I got an NVIDIA Shield Portable, which is the little clamshell game thing with like a Microsoft controller Android-based thing, that had Portal on it. I remember, was it Portal 2? But I remember as soon as I started playing it, I had to finish it. I can't play Portal 2 without having to finish it. It's too addictive. Just shows that Lois Lake could make perfect games. I think it's quite an old concept, really, isn't it? What? Oh, okay, we go. Is the game music coming through in the stream, by the way? Because if it's not, what I can do this trick. And hopefully, as if by magic, you should hear something. Right, so what's that pink mouse? What's that runic codes? What are they supposed to do then?
Excellent. The first bridge is ready. Now we will construct a vehicle ramp for hurdling to the exit.
Hurdling, I like that. You don't get enough hurdling in normal day-to-day driving. Let's do it for science. Oh. Oh, drive. Come on. Doesn't look like it's got enough height on it though. Yeah. Oh, tell I. This is a good game. I think this would be worth my £3 a month, you know.
Please observe this test chamber layout and note that it is impossible for the vehicle to reach its destination.
Oh yeah, it's definitely impossible.
For this task, the test chamber will be enhanced with an aperture science quantum tunnel, or more commonly called, a portal.
Pink Mouse, tell me something, right? I used to have a MacBook Pro quite a few years ago, and then I kind of binned it because the Apple hardware it was getting too expensive for what it is. And don't get me wrong, I kind of like the Apple stuff, but I kind of like Linux more. You know, I used Linux for years and years and years. So just shifted to PC, and Microsoft have a pretty good Linux subsystem now. However, I always wanted to try to make a Hackintosh, but never ever
The portal
managed
will
to get one
open
to
in
work.
3, 2, 1.
Let's turn that down a little bit.
Any vehicle that enters one side
So,
of the portal will
what's needed to get a Hackintosh actually working?
Your rapid progress has demonstrated that even the simplest employees can doodle a bridge, while our expert drivers handle the complex physics of navigating through portals.
Right, let's try this. Oh. I think there's a budget aspect to this.
Procedure requires that this test will not allow supporting the bridge from below. However, we can use the construction attachment points above to suspend the bridge with aperture multi-purpose super cables consistent
Oh.
of rolled shower curtains and can be stretched over long distances.
Okay, let's try those instead. So what I was going to say was, yeah, I think this is like some games where there's a
Don't worry.
budget aspect. If you can get something cheaper, then you get more score.
For custodial staff.
I kind of want to remove that bridge bit that I didn't intend to build, but okay.
Please note, to protect valuable testing apparatus,
Yeah, I think
vehicle drivers are not permitted to make
it's forcing you to kill one, doesn't it, to show you what happens.
your employee photo will be provided.
All right. So I can get rid of that. Well, actually, looking at it, you don't even have to have a ramp. I think it's letting you just build what you want anyway. But you know that's going to flop out, isn't it? Okay, here we go. That should do the trick. Not if you forget to put the roadway on. Now it should be fine. Awesome. That is awesome. I love it. Okay. Ah. These things are really elasticy. They're definitely not necessarily the best thing to use. Ah, there we go. Imagine this was your actual real day job. It'd be awesome.
Multiple pairs of portals can exist at the same time. One of them is leading to a deadly laser field. It appears red to discourage cash. I am registering an increased cart rate to compensate for your lack of clairvoyant abilities. We will alter the portal's spectral radiance. From now on, interlinked portals will always...
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so you want to get to the red. I think you should try to go for the blue. And you can see this map is much bigger because the bridge pieces appear tiny. Yeah, you can zoom in and out. Good. No, I wish escape was cancel. Anyway. So that'll go there, and then you need to get this to go to there. Oh. You don't have any attachment points in this red thing. I wonder if you need to use some sort of weird portal effect where you zoom around. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know why they don't just make those bits roadways anyway. It's an extra level of nonsense. Whoa, 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 yes! So Smacks, it would be, yeah, Kevin. I could work for the people who design the roads. So I'm not, come on, shh, there you go. So I'm not entirely drawn now then to making my Hackintosh, but I might just, not to use, but I might, like, as an exercise. I remember once trying to do it as a virtual machine, and that was fraught with problems. There we go, that looks like a proper bridge now. Brum, brum. Need to do one over here. So that's why you have roadways as things you add. Otherwise your bridges would be really expensive. Nice, we're doing good here.
Please note the closed door before the exit.
Okay, now we have to learn how to open doors.
At least one vehicle must press the blue Aperture Science one-touch super button to open the door to the exit. Vehicle paths may cross when there are several portal pairs. But please don't panic, as this may distract the drivers. To compensate
Well,
for a
Ralph, have a good night. Sleep well. Speak to you soon. See you later. So what does that mean then, Kevin? When you moved Plex from the Mac, did you have a... Is that just normal process, what you're saying about formatting? I think if I built that a bit closer... No, you won't. It won't reach. It won't reach, lad. Ah, okay. So we're going to go down from here, across to there. This reminds me of a game an indie game that was released a long time ago, where you play these little balls of dust. And you all had to work together to do stuff, but I can't remember what that was called. So Pink Mouse, your IT has not been in vain then. What are we going to do about my No Man's Sky? I don't feel that I want to invest in a graphics card just to play a game. Okay, let's just try the first bit. Oh, balls. Okay. I think we've learnt something here. Oh, you can reinforce stuff. Right, so there's some issue here. I don't know how you can slow people down though. Maybe just changing this geometry slightly. Let's leave that alone. World of Goo! That was it, World of Goo! My gosh. See, I remember when World of Goo came out and it felt like this is the most amazing indie type title. This is going to be how games are going to be released. You know, they're going to be these small, cool games, and it was so hip, and you run it on your Apple Mac. Kevin's running it on his Apple Mac. And it's so normal now, isn't it? Games just are like that now. Hang on a minute. I need to have a think about this, don't I? This isn't as easy as it seems, I think. I think we're going to leave that one empty. I'm not going to put a bit of road there. Right. Oh, I can't triangulate that. But I can that. Okay. Let's see. That could do it. No, it can't. But if you haven't tried it, try World of Goo. It is actually pretty good. Oh, this one here is just free floating. There's no anchor point. That's why it's unhappy. That should be happier. Oh, what? Yeah, come on. No. Oh, that's so close. I think we're nearly there. I think we need to attach something like this to give these structures more tension. It only has to last the run, doesn't it? It doesn't matter if it falls down once you're past it. So close. Oh, it sags. That's why there's a bump. I'll have to really take into account that sag then. Yeah! That's how you do it. That is next level stuff there.
Remember that vehicles will maintain their speed when driving through a portal. As you can see, it will need a lot of speed to hurdle the middle wall. The Enrichment Center would like to remind you that the or other critical testing annex.
Okay. That looks pretty good to me. No, it's a bit clunky there. This UI is a bit clunky. Okay, so we're going to need to build something strong. Let's cross brace these up. Downwell. So what's downwell about? Is it, are you literally going down a well? It sounds like a likely premise. Woohoo! Oh, that looks so slick, doesn't it? I've always wondered how those guys who do the tricks on the motorbikes where they go up and then down, you know, that always seems like a skill that must be very interesting to learn.
That this test chamber's exit is very near the top. The vehicle drivers will need speed and crossing paths to complete relieving you applicant 9723. If you are not applicant 9723, please submit a sporadic encouragement request form 274 days prior to testing.
It sounds a bit like, if you remember that game VVVVVVVV, there's a bit where you have to fall down a well, and it's obviously that's only 2 buttons for that section. This is how we do it. Oh, so close. Go, 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 go. God. Hey. Now it gets tricky. No. It appeared to me that it was struggling. Like it's going to need a really weird shape road to have a chance on this. I feel I'm losing too much momentum just in the first part alone. How do we encourage more momentum here? Well, we could try to make this a straighter road, basically. And leave a really tiny gap. No, that was annoying. Clearly it's not going to make that bit. Go! Oh, you can't get better than that. Oh, it looked like they were going to try. I know what must be done now. I know what must be done. Hey ZX Renew, how's it going? How's the old joystick sales? Come on! Oh no, a bit I didn't make road. Oh, cock. So close. That'll probably work, but I feel that'll be better. So all the clear joysticks sold ZX Renew. How about any of the different multicolour ones? Did you get any more interest in those? Oh, yeah. That's how it's done. I'm liking this game. I'm looking at the time just in case I'm gonna plan to spend my entire evening playing this till, well, it's pretty late already. So you have to press the button and it'll open the thing. Got it. Oh, China's up the postage. Ah, okay, this is a bit interesting, isn't it? Can you actually change cars during the run? Is a question I'm asking myself. Because some things look like you can't necessarily do it in one go, but let's see. About that then. Oh, okay. Better put the road down first. There we go. So when you say they've upped their postage, have they upped it just for you or just across the board? Come on. That's fine. Collateral damage. It says here, test vehicles delivered. 1 out of 5. So I don't know. What does that mean? Oh, convoy. Have I been doing this wrong? I think you'll get more points if your bridge design turns out to be reusable. Come on, come on. That is way more fun. That's how I should have been doing it. That is a lot more fun for sure. Oh no, look at my little camera. I promise next time I'll get the Logitech working. Smacks. That is the biz. That's the bee's knees now. Now that I know you can send them all. That's like where you're... The rubber meets the road on your design, doesn't it? So where have we got to go here? Some of these are no joke, right? I'm staring at this thing. And you could just pull up stuff that's already there anyway. It could just be there to confuse you. But yeah, I mean, it seems like we're going to have to get across there. Oh, got you. Maybe there's some tax somewhere that they've levied on them. I don't know what this game's called. It's Portal something? Someone in the chat might be able to help me out there, but Portal Bridge Maker or something like that? It's a flavour of... It's like a Portal themed game, isn't it? It's not obviously canon necessarily, or maybe it is canon. Oh, that's too janky. Pink Mouse, catch you soon. Take it easy. So now I have to build something here. Oh no, no, my road was flopping all over the place. How long can this go? As long as you need. Oh, yes. That's the answer. don't know how I feel about this. I think they need more speed. Basically, ZX Renew, lemons and bridges, that's good enough. I'll move the chat window so you can see the animation. Nice. Bridge Constructor Portal, that's what it's called then, or Portal Bridge Constructor more likely.
Congratulations. You've made it farther than anyone expected. Unfortunately, testing conditions will not be getting any less dangerous. This test includes sentry turrets. Vehicles seen by the turret's targeting laser are marked for disqualification, followed by rapid disassembly. The blue lines in this chamber are aperture science material emancipation grills. They will vaporize all aperture science testing apparatus, except...
Okay. So if you had a companion cube, it wouldn't be able to go through the blue. So the reason you can't send a car is it's going to get shot, clearly. So we want to route the car slightly differently. So we want to make a roadway down here. I don't think that'll stand scrutiny when you want to send a convoy through. World of Goo, it's really reminding me of World of Goo. That's a World of Goo type look there as well. Oh, hello. I guess it's ties and struts on roadways. Oops. But it looks like it gives you additional types of material to work with as you go along. Bum. I really wanted that to link up. Yeah, that came out at an angle that I wasn't expecting. Come on. Now, do we think we can do any better on that for convoy purposes, or are we stuffed? And I'm guessing you can't put a yeah, you can't go through anything. Otherwise, we could cheat by moving struts all the way out here and building a smoother ramp. I guess we're just gonna have to let it go and see what happens. So we passed, but let's see if it stands up to convoy. I feel they'll all start crashing into each other. Go, go, go! Maybe not. So the only way to do that is that we would have to slow down their descent here a little bit if we can. Or change their trajectory. Let's go for that, shall we? Let's make it super rigid. Also, maybe we can change the shape here to slow it down a bit. Yeah, well, it doesn't survive anymore. Oh, take it. I'll take it. It's fine by me. That was totally unexpected. One did a hopscotch over the other one, but that was absolutely fine by me. I'm okay with that. So blue. Okay, we know what we got to do here then. Oh, did I? What? Are you still there? This will need a lot more work than I'm giving it. Okay. Right. So now we need to take a ramp and get it going up here. Yeah. Okay, so how do I do that part? Ooh, I know. No, I don't. I was going to say maybe it comes in and goes round and then back up here, but you can't. There's a laser field there. So it means you have to have a crossover. Which means, I think, you've got to start their road a lot earlier. Something like that. Oops. That's it, we got it. Oh, so a massive bit flopped down there. Come on. No! Oh, so you can make a switch with a road piece. Now, isn't that an idea? I think we might need to do that. Oh, but then how's it going to work if you've got more than one car? Alright, We had a lot of flopping around there, obviously. But what I noticed was that it seemed to me that they almost made the jump. You know, they didn't need such a big road here at all. Oh, like the road would have to be trying to flat back the correct way after everyone went.
I don't functioning.
I feel it's almost there though. I feel that we can make this one work. Oh, it's unstable now.
I don't critical error.
That was me. I've got a piece of road in here. Get rid of that.
Critical error.
Oh, hello.
Critical error.
Such a satisfying game. It's amazing. We've played these bridge games forever, right? They've had them out forever, yet only like Valve can make a bridge game better.
This test includes the Aperture Science Aerial Faith Plate. It was used to test if the result. 142% of applicants couldn't resist. The additional 42% is from resourceful applicants who catapulted other testing apparatus in addition to the vehicle.
That went a bit wonk. Yeah. But it's got valveness all over it, hasn't it? It's got the humour, it's got everything. I'm going to try with these elasticy things because we don't really use them much and I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but it might be some fun here to be had. Oh. So then they're going to come out of this portal. Okay, so you'd want a rope here potentially. Well, let's see. Holy smokes! That requires a whole different apparatus, right? This thing has to catch them. So we've got a choice. We could try to make a bridge that goes all the way across. I think we need to make a funnel. But how the heck? It's not going to stand up under its own weight, so I'm going to have to figure something out at some point. Let's just see what happens though. I think that's the fun of these games, aren't they? They're just sandboxes, so you can have a little play. That was totally expected. So let's see what our ropes do and how long they can be. Look at that. Well, I wouldn't want it there. It's not to an anchor point, but I don't think that would do anything. Okay. What I'm wondering is, I kind of always felt when you played Portal that your acceleration off the faith plates was fixed. But just out of curiosity, let's try to slow them down a little bit. I think putting a bit of road here might just jar them. Oh no! It certainly slowed them down. I think I need to just watch it again. That wasn't very clever. Yeah, I don't consider that a fair win. So you can't build anything into the acid though, I'm guessing, as well. Yeah, otherwise you cheat and just build a structure that touches off the floor. I think ropes must be lighter, so if you can use ropes, it's probably better as well. That is weird, isn't it? It's like watching that and going, what the hell happened there? There was obviously some sort of instability caused somewhere. That was alright. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just a perfect Portal world. You can believe this would exist in the Portal universe, wouldn't you? Was that it? We're done, right? Did we lose one? 5, 1. Oh, we did lose one up here. I'm guessing the bridge was just a bit wobbly. Hey Sam, how's it going? I am keeping well and reasonably happy. I'm more happy now that this is the first stream in like 3 months. It's like a good facsimile for human contact, having a stream. Now, why did that balk up? Oh, because we don't... I think we need... some of that good stuff, like that. Oh, Costado, you know, sorry, I was going to call for you, actually, to see if you wanted to play. Costado, come out to play, and then I had some issues with drivers and downloading. So this was a game that we just started playing for fun. And it's some sort of Portal bridge building game. But in case you missed it, basically Microsoft Game Pass is £1 at the moment. So this is all on Microsoft Game Pass because I wanted Flight Simulator, and you can get Flight Simulator effectively for £1 if you have a Game Pass. Oh, yeah, I have a huge... Sam, my back catalogue. Oh, my God. I tell you what is it now? It's something like 1,500 videos. Can you believe that? 1,500 videos that no one watches? It's like, I must be insane.
Fortunately, the vehicle drivers are trained.
It's called Portal Bridge Builder thing. It's called Portal Bridge something. So Sam, what are you watching then? What in particular? Because you can go way back. There's some videos that if you go back far enough will have like 10 views. I don't know if you can access them because of the way YouTube presents them to you. Oh my gosh, what are we doing here? Okay. Hey, I wanted to play No Man's Sky Costado, but apparently my graphics card isn't good enough for it. Which means I probably will never play it. It's times like this where you think maybe you should just get an Xbox. Whoa, hello. There, that shouldn't wobble. That would be scary as hell. Lots of string now holding that up. Sam, you'd probably have a whale of a time playing this. So, when you're saying No Man's Sky is a demanding game, is it? Because the Flight Simulator was why I bought Game Pass anyway. So what's that going to do? It's going to drop the companion cube, which is going to fire it over clearly. Oh, and hit the robot out of the way, hopefully. I think we just got to keep going. This is one of those ones where it becomes too complicated to figure out as a human. Oh no, don't knock bridge pieces. Your mother is wearing clothes. Moogie. Anybody else here miss Deep Space Nine? No, you bellend. That's annoying, isn't it? I wish they just would get the UI just that bit better, but it's probably available on touch devices or something, so it's some sort of compromise. So Sam, what are you saying? You had a video of yours where you, the other day on a walk when you bumped into your local village folk and had a chat. You actually, yeah. And I remember that, just having a walk. Since then, I've discovered loads of places to walk around here. I never used. Well, I don't know. I have a PC with more than 4 threads. I don't know how many real threads. It's got 8 threads, right? But I don't know how many cores it is. It says octa-core, but I don't know if it's really 8 cores or any of the fake cores. Those cheeky fake cores. So then you're going to come out the Yeller. It was old Yeller. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet like nectar, that is. Look at that. Someone's been studying the textbooks. Come on. Woohoo! Bring on the convoy. Oh, a Chucky Egg stream. We haven't done a Chucky Egg stream in ages, Sam. That was something I think there's been definitely multiple Chucky Egg streams as well, because it's such a popular game. Well, I say popular game. It's a game I like to play. So this is going to go faster. I'm not sure what you need here, to be honest. Why can't you just fly it through there? Let's see what the reason will be. Because I was pretty sure that vehicles... Oh no, it's a red one. Vehicles are allowed through the blue lasers, but not the... or the emancipation grid, but not the red lasers. Fine. So we need to make a curving road. That needs to be rigid. Costado, if you're still there, are you still playing Factorio? Because I find for myself I dip in and out of that. Mini Office 2 disc. I like how you sneaked it into school. I don't know, it's really weird. Nobody at our school was really that IT literate, and I kind of feel that... I'm talking secondary school too, as well. I mean, infant school, there was a BBC, but nobody really knew how to use that. But just to sort of let you know, we had the RM Nimbus machines, and I think we were more using the equivalent of paint on them. I remember definitely people using like RM paint or whatever it had, which was very much like Microsoft Paint. I kind of feel maybe we did have Windows at one point as well, but by then you're not really into programming and stuff in the same way, are you? You don't have that same feel as a BBC where you can just start coding. Smacks, well, thanks for watching. It was awesome. I'm going to maybe do one more level and call it a day as... Oh, anyway, so you're not going to miss too much. Oh, no, that didn't work. We just need more rigidity, that's all. Rigidity equals cost, though. So if you're going for that elusive high score, also equals weight, though. You could make it too heavy. How did they fit it? Well, I never really know how big a game Elite is, to be honest with you. I think it was before my time, really. I didn't play much of it. I played the sequel. 286s with Q Basic. It's very fancy. Oh, alright. I think one more we'll call it a day. What do you think? Come on, Smacks. You can hang on for one more. That's it. Finding the old Mags Hamshank Mags. Didn't get me excited. Hamshanks. Oh my god.
Is an example of how to apply the principle of deflection, which uses anchor points that are not directly accessible.
What?
Don't forget that we have granted you unlimited access to the Library of Best Practices to review other useful principles.
Really? Where did you learn that, Kevin? I kind of see you as a Bajoran, Kevin. I think you'd make a good Bajoran. I think you would have really strong pa. I'll give you a little ears of squoze next time, and I'll let you know. I don't like that. They don't like it up 'em. What? I'm like 1 pixel. Come on. Oh. What a bloody pain in the knobs. Whatever. Fine. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Might need some work, admittedly. Just stay up for a bit. Just stay up. Oh, God. This is like when I'm just... I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed. But now I've got to figure this out. I promised it to myself. And the hint, it gave the hint, didn't it? You need to make a structure using all these guys. What's the strongest structure we can make? Let's start off strong. Like that, I'm confident. That feels like it should be strong. Let's see. Yeah, that seems okay. Use the force God gifted you. The force. Use the forks, Homer. Use the forks. Oh no, that would be crap road, wouldn't it? This is the road to hell. Oh, what happened to Chris Rea? Do you remember Chris Rea? I think we need a rope to here. And then we need some triangulation here. Hey, did you know I was watching The Vicar of Dibble the other day, and it dawned on me that at least 4 of that cast are now dead. Oh, okay, now I see why you don't use ropes for that. That's a brilliant joke, Becky. Oh dear, poor old Chris. Oh, I think we're fudged. Chris Rea is in the car at the moment. Not that you've been doing much driving, Castardo, I hope. Oh, ropes are so poo. Yeah, she did, but I don't know what quite young was. She was like 53 or something, but yeah. She obviously was a bit older than she looked. I feel that I'm definitely doing this wrong. Come on, guys, help me go to bed here. What do we need to do here? Can we cheat? In Portal fashion. How much road do you actually just need to get this to work? Because you always had that out of bounds tricks in Portal. Is this the equivalent? You just got to do something. Castardo, I've been making all the triangles, but you make it too heavy. I made a bridge, like a swing. Yeah, that's so lame. That's just the lamest thing. Yeah, you're not even gonna get near. Bugger. Oh, okay. I just remembered something. Do any of you have you started watching Doom Patrol? Because I thought that's quite good. I've enjoyed Doom Patrol. So I don't know what your views were on it. Doom, as in Doom, D-O-O-M. Doomba. I don't know if there's no ba. Doom. You're doomed. Doomed. Come on. I'm making very precise adjustments. You officially don't have a TV license. Oh, hang on. Can we... Can we use multiples of things to make them stronger is what I'm thinking. What? Thank gosh for that. That was getting me distressed. No, no. Almost there. That would be so excellent if it was just direct, but it's not. Yeah! Boom! Oh my gosh. Well, I tell you what. I think that let's just summarize today. I think that my video camera solution was pretty cool. This game was pretty cool. I think the Microsoft service was potentially cool. Have a look at yourself. And that's not the webcam that we're using. You're using this little camera here, which is a camera. Where is it? Oh, I can hardly show you. It's so bloody annoying. Because I've got two. It's in my hand. The camera you're seeing is that camera that's in my thumb there, which is the little one that's supposed to be going down your organs. The little endoscope camera. So yeah, we'll try to get the Logitech camera to work next time. That's a great game. I think that also, if you haven't, consider seeing the offer on Microsoft Game Pass. I think it is actually pretty good value. It's really quite cheap. It's a bit like Netflix when Netflix first started, and it was quite cheap. Becky, and Becky won a free ebook, and I hope you enjoy it. It would be nice to do a Raspberry Pi doorbell. That's something I want to make. I'm chasing up some potential sponsors for some video, for some hardware for that. And if that comes through, then that would be great too. So have a great evening and enjoy your COVID stay-ins. Come chat to me on Discord. Stay out have a look out for the videos. Today there was a video out. I can't even remember what it was. Have a watch of that. Hit the bell icon because there's a really cool video going to come up on Saturday. I'm going to do it on Saturday. You don't want to miss it. And Tron San says you can get Doom Patrol through Stars Play UK on Amazon. So that's how you get hold of it. Thanks for everybody for watching again, and bye bye. Good night.